Hey YouTube, Jutte Mode here with a review of the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider GDen-O from Den-O Trilogy Episode Yellow. Here is the box, Tamashii Web Shop logo down here because he was an exclusive. White box, blue lettering here, red lettering up here to match his police motif. Red lettering on this side as well, so really cool design schematic. Lots of coolness on the back, and let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So he uses the same base mold as new Den-O Trilogy version, so meaning he is an absolutely fantastic figure. I love that sculpt to death and back, so really looking forward to seeing how this one turned out, and it did good. He was an exclusive a while ago. This actually took me a very long time to get out and reviewed, and I apologize for that. But life happens sometimes, so yeah. So here's GDen-O. He's got these shoulder pads right here on his chest. So these are completely independent of the fake shoulder pads that are on his arms up here. These ones do not move at all. So articulation's hindered a little bit, but really when you take a look at it, it really isn't all that bad. You got Eve in the middle here, his artificial Imagine, just kind of chilling out right there in the middle. The Den-Gasher pieces right here at the Den-Gasher Holsters, right there on the side of the belt, the GDen-O belt, right there, basically just the normal Den-O belt with a new logo in the middle. On the back, pretty plain, but still really great looking. And then his head sculpt, it's got the red and blue motif with the spoiler kind of thing going on up here, which looks really cool, even though mine looks a little bit crooked, but oh well. But yeah, absolutely great. I love this hip system. This is one of my favorite hip systems with the swivel right there at the leg, and then I pulled his kneecap off too. I'm just really having a great track record with these figures and their kneecaps. But I love this hip system. It's got the really impressive ball jointed feet too that have terrific ranges of motion, and they kind of abandoned this ball joint system, which is a shame because I really did like it. But overall, this absolutely fantastic looking release with very little flaws. I love it. Just really great job. The white is pretty crisp. It isn't like off at all. So the colors are great. The compound eyes are neat as well. So really just an all-around fantastic figure. And then the typical double joints everywhere as well. So he comes with Den-Gasher pieces, obviously. So he comes with the Den-Gasher in gun mode. Yay. And the Den-Gasher in what the instructions call sword mode. Though, to me, this is more like Jutte, which, for those of you that have seen Shinkenger, it's what half of Daigoyou is, which is basically just a stick with this guard blade on it right here. So, while it says sword mode, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a Jutte, so we'll just go with that. So really cool. And then, of course, if you have his weapons, you do not need the Den-Gasher pieces on the belt. So it comes with the Den-Gasher belt pieces without the Den-Gasher on them. So Neato Supremo. For hands, we have a left gun mode holding hand and a rider pass holding hand. His rider pass is right here, just like new Den-O's. It's just a black piece that pops right into the hand right there. So pretty cool. And then for the right hand, we have the gun holding hand, the rider pass holding hand, and then the Jutte holding hand, which it's a different hand for some reason. So as much as I do like the Jutte, I think I'm gonna go with the gun for this pose, just because it seems more cop-ish to me. So let's go ahead and go with the gun. Go with the right hand because that's what hand he's using on the box. So that will slide right in there. Fits nice and snug against the trigger. So we'll replace his hand And before the Denliner comes and picks me up for causing a paradox, let's get these off of him. And pop these ones on. So now they won't kill me. And there we go. He doesn't have any sort of splayed open hands. The closest you have is the rider pass holding hands, which just kind of look really elongated and kind of weird. So I'm just going to leave the fist on there because it makes the most sense to me. But yeah, overall, an absolutely great figure. I loved New Den-O Trilogy version. And I have to say, Trilogy version is still better than GDen-O, just based on who he is. So, as much as I like the figure, it's still not completely recommended because he is quite expensive on the secondary market because of the fact that he was a exclusive. And you can get a pretty much better figure off of New Den-O Trilogy version using pretty much the same mold. So, as much as I like the figure, it's not completely recommended because, like I said, it is an exclusive, it is expensive, and it's really hard to justify spending so much on a one-shot movie character. But if you really like GDen-O's design, then by all means pick up the figure. It is great, pretty much flawless. I love the mold, and I can't wait to see the mold again when they do sword form and climax form. So we will be seeing the mold again. Hopefully they use the same mold. And overall, I just really like the way it looks. Eve's detailed, the belt's detailed. Articulation isn't hindered despite the large shoulder pads. Head sculpt's great. The silver paint has a nice sheen to it. The white is nice and glossy. So overall, an exclusive that's definitely worth your money if you like the character. Otherwise, it's probably a pretty easy pass. So you can check out shukenshobi.com for all the latest updates on my reviews. And of course, you can check out ridersrangersandrambles.com, bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.